It's an 84 coupe and 90,000 miles. Beautiful car, lapis blue, I never know how to pronounce that. But I've got this car over at my mentor's shop. The shop is, his name is Stan. Stan's been working on these cars for 30 plus years, and he is about to retire. But when I am overloaded at my shop, I call up Stan and I take a car over to his shop for him to knock out any of the mechanicals. So we're going to cruise over there now and take a look at the progress. And Stan is the guy that I basically learned from, you know, back 10 years ago, and he is a brilliant Mercedes mechanic. He's been working on the cars since they were new, and it's gonna stink when he retires, because he's one of the last he's one of the last guys that of that generation that still works on these cars. But you know, he taught me stuff like dash removal and vacuum system, and he's a great guy. So we're gonna go see Stan and check out some of the progress on this beautiful coupe. See you in a minute. All right, guys, here we are at Stan's place, and he's over here working away on this. So let me go around here so you can see the car. This is the lapis blue 300 CD 1984 with 90,000 miles on it, and looks like he's doing a water pump. Got the front off. Looks like ball joints, control arms, that kind of stuff. And I put a new hood hinge on there because one of them was bent a little, so I'm gonna repaint that hood hinge. Stan, you want to tell us a little bit about it? Stan doesn't want to talk on the camera. Let's see, we're doing suspension, thermostat, belts, hoses. I saw the transmission was weeping from the front, so we're doing a new seal on the transmission. Man, all kinds of stuff. Trying to bring it back to its original factory glory. We can see, there we go, all this is out. I wish Stan would chat, but doing a new water pump, but he doesn't like to be on camera. Down here we can see, and we'll go through this all at my shop once I get it back. See, you have the control arms off here, the bushings off the sway bar. Gonna do new tie rods, ball joints, you know, the works. And there's the new hinge I put on there. So I'm gonna have I'm gonna repaint the hinge because I had to use that for my parts stash. The other one was bent just a little bit. So when these were, you said the transmission was leaking, it's the inside the bell housing here is the pump seal. It's that seal that goes right around the front of the pump. Yeah, I've seen that on a few cars. Oh, there you go.
There's a big O-ring around this pump where it goes into the aluminum housing, and that's where they leak from.
And that's why you always see fluid dripping from
running out of the bell housing.
That's pretty, so what do you undo all the bolts around there and that slides out?
Yep. Take the pump assembly out, turn it over, and then it unbolts from that stator housing. You can take it apart, put new O-rings and lip seals in it.
Nice. So that'll be good for a long time now.
Long time.
Awesome. All right, guys, I'm over here at Kelly's, and we're getting the in Stan's, and we're picking up the blue 84 300 CD. And I told them to cut no corners on this car, and we have every single details fixed. What do we got going on here? Glow plug relay, reseal turbo return tube, O-ring, replace engine front crankshaft seal. Oh, that's awesome. Crankshaft position sensor, water pump. He put a new sensor in there.
Yeah, while that was apart and the wiring was coming apart on the sensor, we replaced it, and then we put a new water pump on it because we had to take the crank pulley off. And
yeah,
it was
might
easy
as well.
to get to at that point.
Yeah. Strut rod mounts, left and right tie rod, upper control arms, rear sway bar end links.
Like the one that just broke on your other car.
Yeah, like the one that just broke when I pulled into the parking lot. Transmission mount and both engine mounts. Remove and reinstall transmission to... Oh, that's where you resealed the front pump.
Correct. And he checked the clutches in there while he had it apart, and it all looked great.
Awesome.
Yep.
Throttle bushing. So you guys had one of those? Or you
Yep.
ordered the aftermarket one? Throttle bushing, grommet washer, oil and filter. Replace rear shock absorbers. Awesome. Guys, look at that. And that's my special friends and family discount. So this car is fully sorted. Kelly, what did y'all think of the car?
Oh, the car looks great. It's in good shape. It's ready to get out on the road and go.
It only has 90,000 miles on it.
Yeah, so it's good for another 400,000 or 500,000.
That's awesome. All right, well, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
All right, guys, before I start removing the dash, which we'll do here shortly, let's take a look under here and see Stan's beautiful work. We have new ball joints, new tie rods, new brake control rod bushings, steering shock, center link. Looks very nice under here. Check the hoses. Yeah, those hoses are fantastic condition. Check up here. That's a common leak area on these cars. And look how clean it is under here. That is the oil filter housing. And they will often leak here on higher mileage cars. This is great condition. Also, we have the new control rod bushings installed. So the front suspension is completely done, and cleaned up the transmission pan real nice. Let's check the exhaust. There are no exhaust leaks. Surface rust is always normal on exhaust. You always see that, but what you look is this connection right here. And if an exhaust is rotted, you will see black trails coming out from this connection. This was in excellent shape. I don't see any soot whatsoever. Got a new transmission mount right here. Look how clean it is up here in the transmission. Look how clean it is up in that area. Original factory markings here. Oh, new engine mounts. That's yeah. There's these are new engine mounts over there. And where's our other one? Yep, new engine mount over here. Very clean all through here. And guys, you can't see this, but there is also, I told Stan to install a brand new front crank seal and water pump and fan clutch. So all that has been done. And also I had him remove the transmission and replace the front pump seal. Sometimes you'll get a little bit of dripping underneath the transmission, and that's the front pump seal. So I made sure that was done, so this would be good for a long time. And also under here you can see the vacuum modulator on the side of the transmission. That's also been changed. I wanted the that controls the sometimes if you have hard shifts, it'll be because of a failed vacuum modulator. And you can see we have a replacement rubber tubing there that connects to the vacuum line. And little stuff like this, the clip that holds in the speedometer cable, all that stuff is intact. This car is fully sorted mechanically. Let's check the drive shaft center support bearing. Oh yeah, very firm. No play or anything in that. That's good. Go back here and check the back of the car. Here we have, new sway bar end links. Yep, new shocks. These boots are in excellent condition. No rips or tears anywhere in the boots. It's dry underneath the diff. There we go. There's our new sway bar end length. You see our new Bilsteins. These boots, excellent condition. The exhaust, this muffler is fantastic condition. Original Mercedes factory markings on here. Yeah, and then Scott has detailed back here already, so it's already super clean. I mean, you can see it shiny under there. Very nice. Looks like a little buffing compound. He actually gets underneath the cars, guys. He's a great detailer. There we go. Let's wipe that buffing compound off there. There we go. Look at that. Fantastic. Because this is the part where it gets really, really dirty from the diesel exhaust. Super solid floor pans. I'm sorry, not floor pans, trunk pans. You can see where we pressure washed up in here. No rust whatsoever. Beautiful original paint up in there. The jack points are all in excellent condition. No rust on the jack points. The trim along the bottom of the car, excellent condition. This is a beautiful low mileage coupe, guys. 92,000 miles on this. A little dirty right there. I need to wipe that off. Jack points are excellent. And of course, back to the suspension. Stan put brand new upper control rod bushings and upper control arms. Sorry, I said upper control rod. I meant upper control arm. That's a brand new one. Same goes for the other side. Outstanding. Brand new stuff. Let's check the jack points over here. Excellent, no rust. Very, very clean inside here. Yeah, looks really good. Let's go back here. Yeah, very good around here. This jack point is good. Let's look in the wheel well. Fantastic condition. No rust, corrosion, rot, no nothing. This car came out of Georgia, guys. Our cars really don't rust down here. Floor pan, great condition. Exhaust hangers, good condition. Wheels look great. Fantastic. Yeah, it looks really good. I may change that center cap. Yeah, that center cap's got a little fading on it right there, so I got a whole bunch of center caps. But the wheel is fantastic. Got a little dirt from when I drove it out of the shop and onto the trailer. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful condition. Scott also cleaned underneath the front bumper. Awesome. And you can see, guys, there's no rust, no corrosion. That's a common area to see some rust forming, is right here on this seam where the fender meets the front valance, and there's nothing there. Very, very good condition. There's the radiator drain tube. Yeah, looks really, really good under here, guys. There's the new AC compressor, and over here is the new AC dryer. AC system works. So guys, this is that was expensive to do all that work under there. And so now I'm going to lower this car down, and I'll probably put it in time-lapse mode when I remove the dash, because I want to put in a brand new, not brand new, it's an old stock Mercedes dash. But this one, has cracks. So, and I'm going to do the vacuum pod. So let's go ahead and lower the car down, and I'll probably do a time-lapse fast motion, because there's another video of me showing a detailed explanation of how to remove a dash. So I'll probably time-lapse that, and you can look that video up. So let's go ahead and get started on this one.